Our top story. There's an ongoing social media banter between Mumbaikars and Delhiites. Whenever it rains, people in Delhi make fun of the flooding in Mumbai. They say maximum city, maximum flooding. But when the monsoon turns to winter, the Mumbaikars take over. They make fun of the horrible air quality in the national capital. But right now, a strange phenomena is happening. Mumbai's air quality currently is worse than Delhi. I know it sounds unthinkable, so let me show you what the data is telling us. On Thursday morning, this morning, Delhi's overall air quality index was 263, which is in the poor category. At the same time, Mumbai's AQI was 315, which is in the very poor category. So if Delhi is poor, Mumbai today is very poor. Within Mumbai, some localities are worse off than the others. In Mazagaon, for example, the AQI was 381. In Malad, it was 323. And in Colaba, it was 309. Just to give you some context of the numbers we've just put out for you, AQI between 0 and 50 is considered good. Rarely happens in Delhi. Actually, never happens in Delhi. Between 50 and 100 is considered satisfactory, livable. And between 100 and 200, it is considered moderate. Now, Mumbai isn't exactly used to such poor air quality. These pictures show you the city's iconic skyline covered with a thick layer of smog. This is what Mumbaikars woke up to this morning. Some netizens have also shared pictures of the Mumbai Sea Link, which was almost invisible this morning. The question is, why is it happening? Mumbai's location was supposed to protect the city from pollution. The winds are supposed to push the pollutants into the sea. So why isn't that natural filtering happening anymore? Is it a freak incident of nature, or is this a man-made phenomena? Before we get to our guests and try and understand that question, let me go across to Shweta, who is joining us from the streets of Mumbai. Shweta, these are unprecedented scenes coming from the city of Mumbai. What is it looking like now?
Well, absolutely, Shreya. If we just talk about how Mumbai has been just slipping into very poor category of air quality index, this has been already seen as unprecedented phenomenon, and many citizens, in fact, have been raising their concerns over to this. Let me quickly show you the visual now. This is 6 and low visibility is still evident here. This is Oval Maidan, iconic ground of Mumbai, and we are near to Colaba, in fact. And just a short while back, you also gave us the air quality index of Colaba, which is standing at 309, and crossing 300 mark is something very unusual, very unprecedented for the people of Mumbai. And if we just give you a few factors that what is exactly owing to the smog, that is a mixture of smoke and fog which is visible throughout the day. In fact, now also my video journalist Pramod is showing you the low visibility kind of thing what is being seen and recorded right now. Various factors are there, Shreya. Firstly, we are talking about the temperature dip, due to which fog is happening in the morning and during night also. But the important factors here to be noted is on the ongoing constructions which have been taking place in the entire Mumbai. We talk about concrete buildings here. And after this, we are also seeing the pollution level. The particles in the pollutant has been increasing day by day. And if we just go by the details, what SAFAR also gives us, SkyMat also gives us, every, prominent place of Mumbai is about 300 of air quality index.
Okay, Shweta, we'll leave it there for the moment. So things continue to be bad. Sometimes what happens is you wake up to a particularly polluted day, but by the time it's evening, especially in Mumbai, the winds will take over and blow away the pollutants to the sea, and the sky suddenly becomes cleaner and the air suddenly becomes cleaner as well. Shweta, we'll leave it there for the moment. You're telling us that has not happened. Zoru Bathena is an activist from Mumbai who's joining us on the broadcast. Gurfan Beg is founder of SAFAR. He's the project director as well. He's joining us as well. Gurfan Beg, why are we seeing what we are seeing? Look at these pictures coming in from Mumbai. Typically, this is what a Delhi morning looks like. But seems that Delhi's curse for the day has been transferred to Mumbai. Is it just one day's phenomena, or is it something that Mumbaikars will have to get used to?
Well, I think Mumbai has to be used to that. It is not a one-day phenomena. Had it been a one-day phenomena, all November should not have been in very poor and poor, all those. And it's very, very, unusual phenomena which is happening. You know, one thing I would like to tell you that whatever emissions from the pollution sources we emit, whether it is a road dust because of the construction activity, transport activity, biofuel emissions, whether nature manipulates it, it redistributes it. So in Mumbai, it is always in our favor because three sides it is surrounded by the ocean. And oceanic sides always the fact that the winds are higher as compared to normal, like Delhi or any other place. Number one. Number two, every 3 or 4 days there is a wind reversal. So the cleaner winds originating from the seaside sweeps away all the pollution. So whatever you emit after certain time, it will sweep away. It will again build up. It will. So this story continues on that. But now what has happened, nature has done with us is there is a phenomena which we are still working, which is related with climate change. What we call is a La Nina event. But then I will just tell you what it does. What it has done is there is a large scale wind circulation which has made the wind slower compared to what it used to be in Mumbai. Number one. Number two, what it has done that the frequency of cleaner winds which sweeps away or cleans Mumbai air pollution has increased in the sense that earlier it used to be every 3 4 days, but now it is out 10 15 days and all. So what has happened now is that the construction activities which is happening from the coastal corridor of Mumbai as well as the metro from where huge amount of dust has increased. Earlier, had it been not this phenomena of stagnation wind, that would have been swept away. Nobody would have even noticed it because geography of Mumbai is exactly like that. But now since we are trapped into La Nina related impact on the slower of the wind, frequency is declining of the cleaner wind, stagnation winds are happening. So the pollution is hanging over there. And that is happening because large scale circulation is a small, short-lived. So it is going on for about a month, and how long it will go on because this La Nina event is a yearly phenomena basically. So it may as the now the another thing which
So two things you're telling me, Gurfan Beg, just a minute. Two things that you're telling me about why Mumbai is seeing the pictures that it is seeing right now and why Mumbai's pollution is worse than Delhi right now is A, you're saying the winds have slowed down, and B, you're saying that because of construction activity at an all-time high, which is injecting pollutants into the air, so you have a dip in the in the speed of the winds, and you have an increase in construction activity, which is why Mumbai has woken up to a blanket of smog this morning. Zoro Batena, then many will say that you cannot control the wind speeds, right? You cannot do anything with nature. But what you can definitely do is ensure that your construction activity is not to a level where it's pushing its citizens to breathe toxic air, quite literally breathe poison.
Absolutely, but this phenomena hasn't happened overnight. Um we've seen a systematic destruction of the natural environment of Mumbai over the last few years. Um, Mumbai may have woken up to this phenomena today, but it's been a long time getting here. Uh, Let me give you some examples. 2008 in the year 2018. 24 trees a day were officially cut in the city. In 2019, 40 trees a day were officially cut in the city. Um, we all know what's happening with the RA forest. You can see the issues with the coastal road. These are all environmentally destructive projects happening in the city in the garb of development. But development has to always be done side by side with maintaining and improving the environment. Uh, as the city develops, we have more buildings, we have more cars, we need more water. definitely we need more green spaces, we need more trees, we need more forests as well. And this is where our government is making a big mistake. We've been saying this for years कि दिल्ली दूर नहीं है, and we finally reached there.
Yes, for Mumbai, Delhi दूर नहीं है. In fact, Delhi को पार कर दिया है. You've beaten Delhi today as far as pollution levels are concerned. But here's the thing, Zoru. Fact is that Mumbai is such a congested city. It needs the metro.
Nobody is
It
opposing
needs
metro.
that shed.
No,
Fact is, it
doesn't.
needs that it needs the coastal road.
Absolutely no
Houses
problem
need
with
to
the
be
road.
built. Where will people stay? So where
But
do you
it doesn't-
stop?
But you don't need to make a road by reclaiming 100 acres of the sea. That's the difference. You don't need to make a metro where the parking lot is in a forest. This is the difference.
Gurfan Beg, then if the wind speed picks up, when is it expected to pick up, if at all? And if it does pick up, then will Mumbai's pollution levels go back to normal, whatever they are usually?
Obviously, it will go. That's where the advantage of Mumbai is that construction activity will go on. It was going on, in fact, 6 months before also. But this phenomena has happened. So the nature, whatever nature has given us an advantage, we are destroying that advantage. So everything comes to a central stage that even if nature is in our favor or not in our favor, if we do not have a road dust or this kind of a pollutants or emission, nature cannot exploit that. So now the point here, what I am trying to tell you is that this particular winter, this will keeps going and coming. But then, well, the winter slowing of the winter is one issue which may stay, but the reversal of the winds, the cleaner winds coming, which were coming every 3 or 4 days, which has gone up to 10 days, that will come. So for few days, maybe you can see, as per our predictions are this, that you may see this up to the weekend, but Sunday is going to be relatively much better as compared to what we are seeing today.
Okay, so Sunday is going to be relatively better for Mumbai than what we have seen today, largely because the wind speeds will be picking up, winds that actually clean up Mumbai's air, act as a filter, take pollutants to the sea. They should be back in full force, you are saying, by the time it is the weekend. So at least citizens in Mumbai can breathe easy on the weekend. Zoru Batena, thank you very much for joining us. Gurfan Beg, thank you very much for joining us. You were saying Delhi dur nahi, as I said today. Mumbai has beaten Delhi as far as pollution levels are concerned, but things will get better in the city by the time it is the weekend. So that is some good news that citizens of Mumbai can take away from this show this evening. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us. I'm slipping to a quick break on the show.